Howdy, everyone, and welcome to Landing Pages We Love with Instapage. I'm Jake Ayers, the digital marketing for Instapage, and today we're going to be taking a look at a TravelPerk landing page specific to their business travel product offering. So this is the landing page what we're looking at right here. And so to start off, the first thing I'd like to say, the first thing I really love about this page is how relevant and impactful that the hero section is. So we look in this sort of H1 right here, everything that you need for business travel is in one place. Very, very value driven for the user. They see that it's really going to entice them to continue reading and scrolling. And then, of course, you have the subhead right beneath that that sort of re-emphasizes what was just said in the main head. And then the CTA follows right there with the imagery on the right, a sort of product demonstration on either a desktop or mobile view, which is very, very important. As we all know, about 70% of internet traffic these days is mobile. So having that creates a very relevant experience for the user because they're likely going to be viewing this on the phone, right? So as we scroll down, we can see sort of a demonstration of the product and how it works, what it's giving you beneath that hero section. So the hero entices you to scroll because of the value within, and then you can see sort of what you get and how it works from the platform right here for reporting, management, booking. Again, very, very important things for business travel, for HR, finance, all those things. We need our receipts, right? Right beneath that, a really good thing to see is the social proof. We can see G2 and we can see Slashdot there as well. That TravelPerk is getting lots of rewards and recognition in the industry, and also reviews from actual customers right there. Very, very nice to see as well. Impactful section right here. And the main content of the page is going to be right here in the Z pattern. I really like Z patterns because they naturally sort of entice the user to read left to right with the image and text changes. So very impactful content right here, very value driven. It's very similar to both the hero and the sort of how it works section right beneath that. It's showing you and breaking out all the details of the product and showing you sort of how it works, what you can do with it, what you get out of it, and sort of addressing the main pain points that a user of TravelPerk would be experiencing. And the thing I really like about this section is actually going to be that the integration section in the marketplace right here. In the travel space, we have lots of different things that we need to work in, WebRes Pro, booking button, just a whole litany of industry specific HR, billing, and management things. And so to be able to have that integrated all in one place in a TravelPerk, like it said in the hero, is not only relevant to the experience that the user gets throughout the page, but also relevant to the experience that they'll get when they actually use the product, which is a very, very, very good thing to see. So really like to see that in the Z pattern. And as we scroll down here, we see that we're more or less at the end of the page. There's a sort of speak to a travel expert if you're not exactly sure that you want to get started right now and start using the product, et cetera, et cetera. So a sort of last, almost exit intent oriented thing. The user's made it all the way down to the bottom of the page. So let's try and source an email out of them. So some things that I see an opportunity to test in this hero section would be for the CTA specifically. I see that it has a good contrast between the blue, right? Yellow versus blue. It really draws the eye to where you want it to. However, I would probably experiment with the button, maybe changing some text, maybe adding some different colors, maybe a brighter yellow, maybe even an orange, which really, really contrasts versus blue as well. And on the right for the imagery, maybe replace it with a GIF or an active video that shows a product demonstration. This is still impactful, but again, maybe just experiment with having a video there, since that's really getting a lot more traction these days. So some things I would probably look to test here are the images specifically themselves. For instance, the image behind book, it kind of looks like he's maybe confused or maybe even like dissatisfied with the fact that he just booked. It doesn't really elicit like move forward sort of emotions to me, or very positive emotions, like he just got what he wanted out of the interaction, right? So probably test these images, maybe just replace them with simple relevant icons, or again, more GIFs, videos that show product demonstrations, instead of just sort of like images of people that may not be entirely relevant to the user. For this section, I may want to test breaking it up, putting the social proof badges and the actual reviews in different places, just so we're getting a little bit more flexibility and real estate out of our social proof and reviews. But right here in the section right here, it's still very impactful. Automatically scrolls, shows you 5 to 6 reviews and all the social proof. So still a very that I see the opportunities for experimentation on here. maybe adding like a sort of another content block. Right now, there's only 3 right here, and those 3 are spaced out a lot as I would see it right now. You can see on the desktop view that we have right now, there's almost enough space for a whole other block in between each one. And on mobile, that's going to be about 3 to 4 times the length that we see right now. So it's really, really increasing the scroll depth. So I'd maybe try to experiment with honing down that padding a little bit and making them a little bit closer together. And that's also going to give you more room to put another sort of content block and another UVP here as well. So my final thoughts on this page are that overall it really comes together as like a concise, value-driven landing page experience. And so, like I said, the few opportunities for testing, for improvement, moving CTAs, changing some text here or there. The main thing I would say, final thoughts on this page, are that the CTAs could be a little bit sort of disjointed. There are 3 different CTAs throughout the page. We have get started in the hero, we have the email source at the bottom, and then we have the sign up for free right beneath that. So they're all sort of different texts, different colors, different sort of goals. So that would be the main thing that I would test and search for improvement on the page itself. But overall, my final thoughts are that this page really addresses what TravelPerk wants the user to do, basically sign up for a TravelPerk subscription and start using the product. So very, very good page, very, very modern page, use a lot of aspects that I expect to see in contemporary landing pages. So with that, thank you for your time, everyone. Thank you for spending this journey with us on landing pages we love. Sorry for that little stutter. And if you're looking to increase your own landing page conversion rate and make better landing pages at scale, please feel free to check out our free trial right there on the top left. And we'll see you next time on Landing Pages We Love.